Hello? Can I not save this? What's happening? Oh, it says it's scanning for viruses. Are you sending me viruses? Oh no. That horse really did get into my castle. Could be. Hello? Media file? This is the... What sound is this, by the way? And loop it. And then close. And it says... So that should be playing now. need to loop the screen as well? How do I see. So we're in it, by the way. We're all live, right? We're in it, by the way. We're all live. Oh, my volume's up on my phone. There we go. Hi, everybody. Yeah, life happened. Has it been almost a year? Anything. Is there really? Just release the full thing. Oh, yeah. It's every podcast ever. Hey, if Logan Paul can do it, we can do it. Here he has here he has video proof of aliens. Yep, he went No, he's got the real deal, guys. He traveled to another country. He offered a guy $100,000 for this UFO footage. The guy wouldn't sell, but he would show it to him. So he had a sneaky secret camera in his glasses or something. He got the footage. He's got it, boys and girls, confirmed 100%. Me farting in a jar. Show him a really old VHS of Men in Black. When it's really crappy animation. Yes. That's all I needed. What's that? Oh! Same. No, but I've been wanting to watch it for a while. The Void, the Ether, Tartarus itself, streaming, podcasting. Oh yeah, professionals right here, bud. Um yeah. Um is there already just a regular Stray Dogs podcast? Um we could just do the Stray Dogs podcast. Yeah, that. A lot. Mm, I don't know. Tina Turner? I don't even know who that is. Mm-hmm. Ooh. Relax. I mean, yeah, we're fucking working our lives away for nothing. Everyone's pissed off. Everything sucks. You see his most recent fall, by the way? That guy's gotta stop giving the internet content, seriously. Yeah, it was so good. Fucking, I love everything Joe Rogan posts. He posts the best shit. Yeah, he's just a puppet being tossed around. Yeah, he's a name with a bunch of money behind it. That's what they all are. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I got real deep into all of that when I was into conspiracies a few years ago. Yeah, most of them aren't even conspiracies anymore. They're just fact. Yeah. The problem is the problem is though, like stuff like Epstein's Island was off in La La Land for fucking years before anyone would even take it remotely serious, and then there's jail time and death, and there's a list that's not being released, and all this bullshit. Real quick. The year Harambe died, R.I.P. Harambe. Nope. And with AI and all of that, and it's just harder and harder to make out what the fuck's real. At face value. Just a bunch of confirmation bias. Yeah, well, have you guys seen the video that was edited together of every single major news organization basically saying the same spiel about misinformation and all this bullshit? Mm-hmm. They put out competing and conflicting views and opinions. Yeah, well, if we're busy fighting amongst each other, we won't bother going after the 1% that has 99% of our fucking wealth. All the fucking. Hold on, I think someone's knocking on my door. I'll be right back. Ew. Not many people do. Mm-hmm. You find out real quick it's not. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. Our taxes should not be put to so much fucking death and destruction and war. Mm-hmm. And with that amount we took out of it, we could solve a shit ton of our problems. A lot of privatized shit should not be privatized. Oh, that's the fucking worst. Well, they found a legal way to get around to slavery. Well, they normalized it. Mm. No, they were fucking throwing typhoid blankets on each other, catching bodies and heads on fire and launching them into fucking villages. They shared a turkey and some stuffing. Mm-hmm. Yeah, because otherwise they were kicking our asses, right? But we had slow single shotguns, right? Oh yeah. Well, we brought a few, but they weren't lethal. Hmm. Mm-hmm. 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 Yeah. The the preacher said preach. It'd be like being mad if someone said howdy instead of greetings. Like, no, you have to say it the way I want you to say it. I was gonna say. The church is technically a company, right? Just in general, organized religion. Yeah, well, that doesn't mean they're not a business. They're fucking making money, okay? I mean, true. Oh, it's tied up in. Yeah, they're literally just trading money around. Just here's a little for you, I'll get a little from you, and then hey, remember when I gave you that money? Well, guess what? I got a thing now. You might be interested. Yup. The best one is the people who are doing it, not condoning it. They're like, this is a real problem that we have to take care of. Meanwhile, I have a $600 million net worth while I'm making fucking $100K a year. But this is a real bad thing. These guys are doing it, not me. I wouldn't do it. But these guys over here, for sure. Do we want to talk about happy stuff? Was the trailer I saw for a live action One Piece movie fake? No? They're really doing it? Mm hmm. Fuck yes. Mm hmm. And prep? Fuck yes! I want to see. I want this motherfucker to be able to kick down a fucking telephone pole. That's what we need. That's what we need. The Dragon Ball movie fucking sucked. Did you guys watch that? It's hot trash. It's awful. There were more Evolution, Dragon Ball Evolution. Where No, I think just the one, and it was awful. I don't know what they were doing, what kind of creative juices or yeah, they just did a bunch of weird stuff with it that didn't make any sense. It was like semi-futuristic, but not really. No. Mm-hmm. But all anime is goofy. Goofy motherfucker. He's who I wanna he's who I wanna fucking be in life is fucking Goku. It was a heavy ego testosterone fueled 17-year-old. Wasn't he didn't he go to a house party or some shit and then he punched a Porsche and like damaged the top of the Porsche or something stupid? Me neither. I know there was like some temple or something that blew up. Oh no. Oh god. Oh god. Hmm. Aragon? Yeah, I'm excited. The author, I already looked into it. I know, I'm super fucking pumped. I'm hoping they do it justice. It's one of my favorite stories ever. It is, yeah. Have the author or the writer, whoever, the people involved with the original content, have them a huge portion of whatever you're adapting it into. The series. Yeah. There was a lot of content that got missed in the movies. They're good movies, don't get me wrong, but there was a shit ton that got left out. Yeah. The elves, house elves. Yeah. They they fucking cut out almost all of the Quidditch matches. Quidditch was such a huge part in all the books. Mm. Really? None? Well, they better update that game and add that in because that's what? No, I'm not even fucking downloading it now. I don't care. It's they don't have Quidditch and they're not adding to it. No, I'll stick to Elden Ring. Thanks. Really? That was all it was? It's in the game. EA Sports. It's in the game. Oh baby. Honestly, people meme about it. It's not as bad as people complain about. They're like, he's got to charge this thing for 4 episodes. It's not 4 episodes, okay? Yeah. And yeah. No. No, the Frieza saga's really good. The Cell saga's really good. Yeah, they're really good. You got to watch Cell. The Cell saga's super. No, it's so good. God, if you don't like you don't like Dragon Ball, you don't like One Piece. Do you like anime? Are you sure? Has anyone for One Piece? Some of the laughs, yeah, some of the laughs get me on occasion. Um, oh, well, it's old as shit, so you probably didn't like the early old crap shit. Ha. I was 3 by that point. Any complaints? Yeah. It's fucking vast. It's vast. Yeah. I was just giving you the starter knowledge right here. Chapter 1. Old Usopp? God, he's gonna be fucking ancient by the time they ever finish this shit. There's just no way, like, they're gonna have to get new voice act. No, by the time a well, no, I'm talking like because people die, right? So voice actors aren't, and the voice actors probably won't want to do it forever. But they'll probably do AI synthesize because there's enough hours and examples that they could get it almost perfect to say whatever they want. I think it's cool. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Which which was a big thing in Skyrim, right? People would add their own mod character things and do like little voice clips and stuff for them and whatnot. Was that not a thing? By the way, oh, you first. The two factions. Oh, I'm gonna tell you an honest truth that I am ashamed of. Okay, I have beaten the primary storyline in Skyrim like 8 times. I never once chose a side. I never committed fully. I lit. I just didn't. I couldn't. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I just I didn't like I still don't like the idea of war. I think it's useless. So I refused every single playthrough to join. You never played Skyrim? Oh. Hmm. And what I was gonna say originally, Elden Ring is like a grown-up Skyrim. By the way, I'm fucking loving the shit out of that game. Me neither. I beat the first boss first try though. I'll take that. Uh, what did you start out as? What like character? There's a couple. Samurai. Is it? It's not warrior. I don't think that's a dual scimitars. Vagabond? No, vagabond. Gotcha. I sent it to my mom. I don't have any other friends. Mm-hmm. Probably not. Probably not a good idea in general to offer fellatio for comments. What games have you played a lot of, Cargo? That's like where I'm at with Elden Ring right now. Fuck. Oof. So casual. You're a casual. Uh, anything like when you were younger? Like, did you play a lot of Pokemon, or I played a shit ton of N64 Ocarina of Time. This is a game I never got into, Halo. No, I played it a few times throughout. Mm-hmm. Also, never a huge Mario guy. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. As in, like, with cutscenes and stuff? Mm-hmm. Nope. Yeah. Ah, I see. Gotcha, gotcha, gotcha. Huh. Hmm. Mm. Hmm. I don't know that I would be too terribly interested in something like that. Hmm. No, but I did watch Jacksepticeye play through it. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's a cool game. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I don't even know what game that is. Oh, gotcha. Yeah. I my biggest problem, unfortunately, is Wii needs to put out a real gaming console so that their games can do real graphics because that Zelda game does not look as good as it should. It doesn't run as good as it should either. Rated M. Because, like, Twilight Princess was the right direction, right? But the wrong console. I fucking hate that game because I hate the Wii. Yeah, no, it was great for, like, Wii Sports. That was fun. That was awesome. But that was it. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Was moving, yeah. Not even close. Yep. And where it finally lost me was how bad the archery was. Trying to aim and shoot, and like as a person who fucking loves archery, it was so painful. It was so painful. Which Destiny did a great job of, by the way. The bows in their game, A plus. I've put fucking hours into Destiny 2. If you ever want to play, let me know. Also agree, yeah. It had too many bugs. Those little controllers with the balls on the end, right? I've never even touched those. I don't even know how that process worked. Yeah. Mm-mm. Oh, yeah, you have to like scooch forward. Impossible. Oh, I'm sure. Really? Hmm. I just I just can't wait until we can have uh, full body tracking, fucking stationary running pad where you can run and jump and it takes some weight off of you. That shit's coming up so fast. I know it is, and it's gonna be awesome. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. But they're finally getting to a point where they're looking convincing. Oh no. Well, that's why none of them do it. It's not there yet. It's not quite there yet. But with AI getting better, the games are going to be. Wait until we get quantum computer gaming. Depends. Am I single? If I have nothing going for me, no one really to worry about, I might give it a try. There were proper fail safes for Sword Art Online, but that shit still went south. Yeah. Well, hopefully by that point we're a one world species. The problem, I think, as well, is that he has. Well, he also has a hard time getting his words out. I noticed it because I've watched a few, like, he's been on Joe Rogan's podcast a couple times. It seems like he's trying to formulate things in his head, and then when it's coming out of his mouth, it's not sounding like he's wanting it to sound. It seems like he has a real disconnect between what he's thinking and what's actually coming out. Because he's either trying to narrate it specific ways, or something's going on where it's not. He comes off as stupid almost. He knows some big words. Hmm. Mm-hmm. Really? Hmm. By the way, if you happen to be watching Elon Musk, $50,000 in my bank account, and I'll do nothing but sing your praises. I do a lot for money, Elon. The offer's there. Right? Not even. Give me 100. Give me 100K. You can give me a list of 10 things you want me to do, and I will do them, no questions asked. Okay? If they equally distributed their wealth among everyone, we would all be doing great. And even that's too much. It, sh- it should. Yeah, like. Yeah. People would do what they fucking love if they didn't have to work. I believe it. It and most of us don't even have that. Yeah. I make almost $20 an hour, and I live fucking. I go farther into debt every paycheck. Like the fuck. Well, because with the more people, more pets, more things, bigger space you need, that all costs more. Yeah, it's like $10,000 to just give birth in a hospital, right? course it will. They're gonna get their money out of you. And if not you, someone related to you. Well, those are the fucking people that are working at Walmart and they're like 78, celebrating their 30th anniversary. Like, Jesus. And she probably wasn't making much more than people starting out. I was making more when I started than a woman who had been there 15 years. I'm like, there's no way I'm making... How? How? No. Well, it's why... And it's part of the reason why the education system sucks so much, because no one wants to go into it. No one. Yeah. Yep. They get in trouble. Mm-hmm. Even though what we should be fucking doing is from an early age finding out what natural skills and interests each individual has, and just fostering that interest. Whatever they want to do, whatever they're good at, whatever they're interested in, fucking push that until they're 18, and then they can make a career out of that shit. Really? You don't think we would be better off if we were all, instead of standardized testing, sit down, shut up, do what you're told? No. I'm saying throughout their childhood, whatever they happen to be interested, and that's of course going to change. But yeah, yeah, foster their interests, not necessarily a specific interest. Yeah. Yeah. Mhm. 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 Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, because there's no reason for you to fail because no one fostered your interests. Yeah. No. Well, even taking like uh finance class and home ec, and those are fucking, they're just bullshit. Yeah. Like, Jesus. Yeah. Well, his own real world experience. He would relate to us his experiences, which was really good. And Mr. Reynolds was a great teacher, but yeah. Mhm. things that we should have been taught. No, he was great, but he didn't go that far. Yeah, it was. It was extremely outdated. Yeah. Well, all the fucking workbooks were like 10 years old. They were old workbooks. I don't know if you guys took his finances and whatever class. Yeah. God, I just wish Union would die so I can buy that building. From what I understand, they've supposedly supposed to die for like the last 30 years. They just keep clinging to life. But I want to turn that fucking building into a house. I want to live there. That would be dope as shit. Ah, that's fucking dope as shit. How much were they asking for that? Well, what all was wrong with it? I mean, yeah, I believe that, but shit, I still think yeah. I would have 100% have gone for that. I would have for sure. Because I'm assuming there was plenty of space that there would have been. You would have had room to grow and you know. Is that was that listed on Zillow? Was it in Muncie? You said. Church would be cool too, but I don't like churches. What part of what part of Muncie is that glass door? Do you know how many square feet it was? Cause that's cool as shit. Northeast? Was it north of McGalliard? There's not much up there. Well, you should be able to find it even if it's sold, right? Because I think buying a big, almost industrial building would be cool as shit. Is this an apartment building? You can buy an entire apartment building? That's kind of cool. on Jackson. Jackson. Here's Jackson Street. Well, even if it was sold, you should still be able to see the listing. I'm not seeing it. What was the... I love how we got off on this weird ass tangent. Well, probably by now it's probably gone up if it hasn't sold. What'd the building look like? Was it a big white building? If this is... Was it a big brick building with a connected white building? I'm looking at... Here, hold on. I can bring this over, can't I? And if you're looking at my stream, I've got it pulled up. That one was also on Jackson Street, by the way. I'm gonna bet that's not it. That's why I was trying to keep talking, and I mentioned our tangent. Cool beans, sounds good. Any future plans we want to discuss? For the life in general, I guess. Want to go? That'd be fun. I really want to do the artificial skydiving. Do you know what I mean by that? Where they put you in a tube. in the tube with the air, the fan below you that you can float around and it's like you're skydiving, but you're not actually skydiving. I think that would be really fun and a good prep for actual skydiving. Really? For real? That would be cool. That'd be fun. As long as I don't die, I'll be alright. And as long as I die quick and painless, that'll be alright. For sure. Cut out the actual death, but little footnote, he died. Not that it's morally questionable, but that it's illegal. I mean, you're not wrong. That's what they'd be doing. Oh, you know what else would be kind of cool? Back to our housing tangent. Buying like a storage unit place. No, like buying the whole facility. There's one in Muncie for sale for $250,000. Just buy the facility. Oh, and the main office has already been turned into a house? No shot. For sure getting go-karts and riding them around in there. For sure. What? What? Were you possessed? Are you okay? Who hurt you? Was it me? Oh. Oh yeah, I've been there a couple times. Emmeline's dad took us. That's pretty fun. It wasn't so much scary as it was. Some of them were just annoying to get through because they were so dark. It was portrayed to be much more scary than it actually is. Yeah. Yeah, they can move you to another area. They're just like, they grab like a little bit of your sleeve and they're like, come on, come this way. Yeah. No. No pissing on me, thanks. I bet I could take. I'd be. I could. I could stand a little waterboarding. That'd be okay. No. No, I don't want to be penetrated. Oh no. No. Probably. Mm-hmm. I don't get very scared very often, mostly because I'm so hyperly aware of my surroundings and what's going on. So I would say I probably stay in a semi permanent state of assessment and can activate fight or flight at any moment, depending on what is needed. No, it's ADHD and trauma response, baby. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, a little ugly hot. He is pretty hot. I've never heard of a single bad thing about Keanu Reeves, minus the conspiracy theorists thinking he's an immortal vampire. Besides that, I mean, probably. I don't care. Yeah, William Shakespeare. Yep. Nope. No, there's for sure some immortals or something going on. We've been around too long for it not to be. Yeah. Well, when you've lived that long and you've been through that much shit, you'd probably learn to be nice to people. Keanu Reeves or the Queen of England? Okay, sure, she died. Sure, she's dead. No, I'm kidding. She probably is. Yeah, they would. She got a makeover. She got a new body or something, and they'll reinstate her. She'll no, they'll just reinstate her as like one of her grandchildren or something. Yeah, yeah, something like that. For sure. Um, prior to the Chris Rock smack, I would have said Will Smith, but he lost that status. No, for sure not. He's still got good qualities, but oh yeah, broken man. Taking control where he could. He had no control over his relationship, his life for the most part. He took a little of what he could in that moment. As bad of an idea as it was. Yeah. It's all a shit show. Yeah. After the fact, sure. He should have not gotten his award that night. And my headset died. I can't hear you. 1 second. He's funny. All of that being said, Will Smith is still a fantastic actor. Fucking fabulous. Definitely shouldn't be getting cucked around by G.I. Jane, though. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, you know, have you guys seen the movie? It's Adam Sandler and Seth Rogen, Funny People. They added it to Netflix recently, and I rewatched it. It came out a few years prior to Robin Williams dying. Seth Rogen says a joke. He's because Adam Sandler. Spoiler alert, by the way. Adam Sandler is like diagnosed with a disease. He thinks he's gonna die. He goes up to do a comedy set. He does really bad. Seth Rogen goes up after him and he makes a joke. He's like, "Wow, what's up with that guy? Seems like he's probably gonna we're gonna find him with a gun in the back." And he's like, "Oh no, Robin Williams slit his wrists in the bathroom." And I was like, oh, when I heard that joke, I was like, oh, you didn't know, and it hadn't happened yet, but oh. Yeah, it hurt so bad when I heard it. I was like, oh, oh, for sure. Yeah. Oh my God, yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. Definitely up there. One of my favorites. It's it's so unique. Hmm. I mean, have you seen him do the Grinch voice? He fucking becomes the Grinch. He literally embodies whatever character he's playing. Oh, I watched the documentary on the filming of that movie where they talked about how like he was basically the person. He was hanging out with the parents and people were like, yeah, and people were like, it's weird. He's starting to look like him exactly. Like people who knew the person are like, oh, Jerry. You almost killed me, Cargyle. Jared Leto could never. Oh my god. That was beautiful. I was so surprised by how little he was in that movie. It felt like it was rushed. Was that Zack Snyder who did that? The first one. What the fuck? My headset died again. What'd you say? Okay. James Gunn. Some of his choices with things are odd, and I've noticed it in a few of his movies I've seen. Uh, just some of the choices that I don't know. There's some weird aspect where there's a disconnect in it somehow. Yeah. Oh my god, this cord sucks. It's acting like I'm plugging in and unplugging it and plugging it in. It's doing bling bloom bling bloom bling bloom. Yeah, where it's registering my headset being plugged in over and over and over and over again. Did you guys watch Love and Thunder? It's super good. I really liked it. A lot of people didn't. Did you did you did you see the thing, the I don't know if it was a theory about it or if it was confirmed, but the whole idea is that you know how the rock guy, the dumb rock guy, is talking in the beginning. The idea is that the entire movie is his telling of the events. So all these weird things like his hammer being a jealous lover and all the weird aspects, the screaming goats and all of that, it's because he's telling the story. He's putting embellishments into the story, and that's what the movie is. It's his rendition of what happened. To go back, Korg, voiced by Taika Waititi, uh, opens with Korg telling the story of Thor to a group of children. He pops in and out throughout to narrate the story, and then it ends at the end with him finishing the story with the children, leading to be an indication that some of the events in the film didn't actually happen as it is from Korg's point of view. Yeah, it was just something I had seen one time and I wasn't sure. So I just wanted to look into it and be sure because, with that in mind, a fantastic fucking movie. Bob's Burgers. Dude, Nick Kroll. He's an interesting dude. Big Mouth is so good though. Oh, I fucking love Big Mouth. Is it because it's awkward? Jesse? Oh, my name's Lola. I'm as white as a dump truck. Oh, God. I don't really have favorite movies and stuff like that. Mhm. I never had sleepovers, so I wouldn't know. I fucking love Jeff Dunham, though. His earlier stuff was pretty good, though. Yeah, they don't. We stopped showing them how to do all that stuff. Oh, those fucking idiots. Yeah. Nothing. All you need is your signature. That's all you need to know in cursive. Your signature. Jimmy, the cable went out. Mom, we don't use cable. It's the Wi-Fi streaming Netflix. Do you no? Okay. No. My boss, but he doesn't even use a normal checkbook. He has a thing on his computer. He types up the check and prints it out, and you just take a picture of it. Yep. Fuck no. Drive up ATM. All you need. Put money in, take money out. That's it. Yeah. A bunch of stuff could just be run by robots, and that would be fine. Yeah. Like, I guarantee a McDonald's run by robots would not get my order wrong as much as McDonald's gets. I mean, McDonald's is a bad example because I don't fucking eat there. But fast food places get my order wrong so much. Like, I'm. Here's what I'm gonna go on to what's eating me, and it's this. Fucking Wendy's, dude. I go to Wendy's 3 or 4 times a week, right? Because I work and I just want to get a quick lunch. I get half an hour, whatever. And there's this girl that's always there, and I'm nice to everyone, so I talk to her and I have banter with her while I'm waiting for the line to move. And I went there last week, and my order is wrong like once every 7 times, probably, normally, right? And I paid, and she handed me my card back, and I was like, hey, can I get that receipt, please? And she's like, what, you afraid they're going to get your order wrong? And I'm like, it happens more often than you would think, right? And I pull up, I get my fucking food, I pull into a parking spot to check my food, specifically because they get it wrong so often. They got it wrong. I asked for no pickle, no honey mustard. Both are still on there. They know my order because I say, hey, can I get this? And they go, no pickle, no honey mustard, right? And I go, yeah. And medium Dr. Pepper, no ice, right? Yeah, you know me. I'm here often, right? Order's fucking wrong. So I pull back into the drive-thru because I don't want to go in and actually deal with people. So I go back through the drive-thru. Takes the rest of my break. My break's over now. I still haven't taken a bite of the sandwich. I go, hey, I'm back. They got my order wrong. And she's like, oh, that's crazy. We were just talking about that. Go ahead and pull on up. We'll make it fresh for you. I was like, awesome, cool. I pull up, get my food, pull into a spot to check it again. It's not even the right fucking sandwich this time. It's the wrong sandwich entirely. And I pull back through and I'm like, hey, they got my order wrong again. I'm 20 minutes past my time I was supposed to be back for my lunch. Can we fucking get it figured out? And when I said this, I heard a guy through the radio go, no fucking way. There's no way we got it wrong 3 times. Like, what is happening here? And so I pull up, get my food, and they're like, can you just check it at the window? And if it's wrong, we'll just kill ourselves. They didn't say that, but they're like, just check it here so you don't have to pull through again. Because I'm sure I was fucking their numbers up that day. But there's no reason it should be that hard. I tell you what I want. This sandwich, not this, not this. That's it. I give you my money, you should give me that sandwich. How is it that hard? They get it wrong so often, and there's no reason for that. The problem is, every time I go through there, I get hit on by the women that work there. Young, old, all of them. They all hit on me. They're all gross and weird, but yeah, and I'm like, I would like to fucking take more than a bite out of this sandwich when I pull into my parking spot and go back into work. Like, please, for the love of God, do your fucking job. A robot run by McDonald's run by robots would function probably 99% efficiently. Yeah, I get that a lot too. Mm-hmm. I mean, I had that just the other day. A guy friend of mine was like, basically saying something along the lines of like, we should hook up or something, and I was like, sorry, not into dudes. He's like, why not? And I'm like, because I'm not into dudes. I'm sorry. You're not the first guy friend who has wanted to hook up with me that I've turned down. Sorry, I'm not into dudes. Life would almost be easier if I was. Mm-hmm. Yeah, there you go. Yeah. No, I'd be like, give me some trade secrets. How do I get these women to talk to me? Because apparently I'm intimidating. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. My whole life, I got beat up. I never threw a punch back because I was afraid of hurting someone. So I just let myself get beat up. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, I do too. My last relationship, the one time I showed true frustration, true anger at a situation, they shrunk away from me in a ball on the floor crying. And I was like, okay, can't do that again. Like, motherfucker, it's my money, A. I spend 90% of it on things I don't want to put it into. The one time I get a little bit of money to spend on myself, I would really like to do that. Oof. Yeah, that's a rough one. The it's gone. You know, which is understandable to a degree, but also you're not. And I've had this in a few relationships where I was constantly compared to previous people they had been with, right? I'm not that person. I understand that you have these responses and this way of being from them, but I am not them. So if I do something unknowingly that triggers a response that was necessary in this previous reaction, I understand that, but at some point you gotta stop. You gotta stop acting like I'm that person. No. Yeah. Mm-hmm. You're a piece of shit. Yeah. But that's what it feels like. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, I've spent my entire life apologizing on behalf of my entire gender. I'm sorry, we fucking suck. I don't know what to tell you. Yeah, yeah. God, most. Yeah. Shit, most of my female relationships were me consoling a girl that I liked because a guy that she liked was a dickhead, and I'm like, yep, sorry, I could have told you from the get that he was a piece of shit, but you don't want to listen to what I have to say because I'm nice. Yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yep. Yep. Yeah. I'm a big believer that your own, whether you want to call it vibration, frequency, state of being, whatever, the way you feel about life has a big impact on what you experience in your life. So if you're angry and sad and frustrated and we'll call it low vibe, that is what you will see and what you will bring into your life. It'll be all you can focus on. But if you try and focus on light and love and happiness and high vibe, that'll be what is the primary focus of your life. So, despite being through shit, I always try, at the very least, to find some way to be mm-hmm. 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 Well, even not even just like relationships and interactions that way, just things you enjoy, like gaming for me. Fucking love video games. I love gaming. I've been gaming since my earliest fucking memory. Literally, is me getting out of a baby carrier and walking up to this old fucking Pac-Man arcade game that was for whatever reason in a doctor's office that I was in. That is my first memory. I've struggled so much the last like 6 months playing any video games. I can't. I turn on my computer. I see the video. I even will load up the video game and then I'll sit in my chair and stare at it for like half an hour before I turn it off. I can't even bring myself to do the thing I enjoy most. Mm-hmm. 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 Oh, all of his stuff. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, I would agree. Yeah. She can find some balance and play some fucking video games. Sit there and watch the video game. We. Mm-hmm. Yep. 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 My last relationship was like that. All I wanted to do was watch something together or play games together, and that wasn't enough. It needed to be face to face conversations about things that I knew nothing about, or all this. And you got to find a balance where you can both do the things that you can both enjoy together. And especially with the gaming and relationships, like we spend 90% of our waking hours doing shit we fucking hate for people we don't like, to give that money to people we don't even fucking know. We want to come home and play a couple hours of video games because we can be who we want to be. We can do what we want to do. And that's something that I mean, most people need some kind of escape where you can be who you want to be, and video games are a huge thing for people. Yeah. 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 Wood carvers or the people that build awesome furniture on TikTok. That started out as a hobby. Yeah. Yeah. They're not thinking about, oh, I gotta go to work, I gotta pay taxes, I gotta do all this bullshit. No, they're focused on what they're doing. They're enjoying what they're doing, and it's a way for their mind to reset, their emotions to recalibrate. It gives them basically just a mental reset. No. Mm-hmm. Yeah. The relationship is the hobby. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I got things I want to do. Everyone has things they want to do. Yeah. 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 Well, like, so I went on that trip recently to see my friends Danny and Ty, right? And I envy their relationship so fucking much. They both have jobs, they go to work, they do their thing, they come home, they sit down in the same room, they don't necessarily do the same stuff. A lot of times they are. They're watching a show together or they're playing the same game together. But oftentimes they're just doing their own thing. They're just in the same room as each other, spending quality time with tidbits back and forth about whatever they're doing. She's playing Zelda, he's playing fucking Warframe or something, right? And that is such an optimal balanced I fucking envy them so much. It's crazy. They're like the perfect couple. It's insane. But that do my thing. Yeah, and while you're not necessarily having strictly one-on-one face-to-face interactions, it is still, I would consider it quality time together. Yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah, that's my love language is spending time with people. No. Yup. You have. I've been watching you. A heartbeat, hopefully. um. So heartbeat, that's a check. Okay. Um, on a real life note, we will have to wrap this up here soon. I have to go to work super early tomorrow, so I can't keep. Yeah, I was gonna say we're at 2.5 hours. That's a pretty good amount. We're pretty late. My bedtime's supposed to be 9:30 anyways, so. Good. It doesn't. Yeah, it doesn't require spoons, is what we'll refer to it. Like if you have 10 spoons to get through your day, right? You burn up one or two spoons on your drive into work, you get into traffic, whatever, and then throughout the day at work, you're burning through another 3, 4, 5 spoons. By the end of the day, you only got a couple spoons left. You got to allocate those sparingly. Yeah, no. Once you allocate a spoon, it's spent. It's done. Yeah. Fucking none of them, Nick. Stop. No. You're a fucking menace at a zoo, I bet. A fucking groundhog, that's about it. Decimate, for sure. You'd barely survive an encounter with a bear in a zoo. No, fucking zoo bears have been incarcerated their whole lives. They're psychotic. They will murder you. They will. They're depressed because they don't think they have an option out. If you give them an option, I bet they fucking turn into maniacs. Anytime any animal that could harm you gets out of a zoo, it almost always hurts people. Almost always attacks. It does not matter. A bear on death row can fuck you up. I don't care. Uh huh. Yeah, you just gotta sidestep and grab a lightning fast snake that if it's attacking you, it's big enough to eat you. He said a python. Python's most likely not going to attack you unless it's big enough to eat you. Like, oh, there's your gallbladder. I would say it's I would say it's all torso. I wouldn't even classify it as having a neck. There's no. Yeah. What's really fucked is flying snakes. That's fucked. Imagine a snake falling on you. There are. I wasn't planning on it. By the way, there are flying snakes. You know that, right? Oh, fuck that shit. No, I wasn't going to. Koala could fuck you up too. I believe it. They fall out of trees. Hmm. Uh, Speaking of dumb animals, did you know sloths often die because they're so slow they forget their arm is their arm? They think it's a branch and they'll grab their arm with their other arm and they'll let go and they'll just fall out of trees and fucking die. That's fucking so dumb. It'd be epic. It'd be a battle for the ages. That being said, I do have to hop off. It was a good stream, good cast.